Good morning, you guys. This is RG. I made a first video yesterday. This is around 4 in the morning the next day. Promise you guys I would clean up. Promise you guys I would get a picture of when I was 333 pounds. And here it goes. Let me get it real quick. Okay, there you go. That was me about a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, at one of my beautiful nieces' graduations, Amanda. Okay, let's get that out the way. Basically, I know what I looked like. I just wanted to make sure that I'm taking seriously and factual when I say things. Okay, I think that's basically one of the most important character traits somebody should have, is the integrity and the value of their word. And if what they say actually materializes into what they do. I'm not a college graduate. I was and am and will be a Catholic and a Christian. I'm not a preacher. I'm a doer. I believe that everybody has their right to whatever they want to believe in. Not judgmental. Never have been really about religion or race or sexuality or anything like that. Sometimes I think the more attention we give something, the more negative people perceive it, because sometimes we just need to, when you accept something in society, we're not supposed to be talking about it every day. All right, so let's accept what we accept and get on with it. Let's deal with what's going to be coming up ahead in life and not what's going on in everyday life. We should already know that. And stop wasting energy and time on that, please. Don't just stop stating the obvious. I want to talk about health a little bit. How I lost 83 pounds. Basically, I got on the scale one day and I saw 333, and I knew that was half of 666. Maybe some people, it's not really superstitious to me. It's more of a analytical or a metric for me. It's half of 666, and anytime you're at a halfway point of anything, you can either get there or not get there, and I did not want to get there to anything over 333. So I decided, got to get on a regimen, not really a diet, but a regimen of self-control, self-discipline, making smart decisions, making the right decisions for me. Okay, I'm going to reiterate, this is only for me. Stuff that I've done. I started getting, I have a little chair. I'm going to show you guys. That's my little ab doer from like 25 years ago, probably. I got elliptical. This is really basically, I guess, the wife's treadmill, which I use. But since I have flat feet and I do have a bulging disc in my neck that I got from being a waiter for 18 years, I use this. Those are my little hand weights that are my wife's weights that I ended up using. And hey, you guys remember the shaker? Okay, there's the shaker. You only need one. Okay, you can only shake one at a time, or else you're gonna shake yourself to death. So, now let me show you one more thing. See all those little notes and stuff? I started keeping notes in track after a year, because after a year I started to get a little discouraged, a little bit. I needed some reinforcement within myself in order to validate, keep going. Not being satisfied at the point that I was at that time was probably around 270, something like that. The last 20 pounds have been the hardest. So what I do is I get on that little chair, do my little non-impact half sit-ups. They're not lazy. They're just because when I'm on my back, I can't do it. You have to realize your limitations, okay? Nothing wrong with limitations. Everybody has limitations from the top to the bottom. You know what? I'm going to stop using top to bottom. I believe in unilaterally describing things. So let's say from this person to that person, we can all do what we want. So I started with just maybe 10 minutes on the little chair, start doing maybe 10 repetitions with the little weights, do a little curl, do a little whatever. Maybe if I have, if you guys have interest, if I see enough views or whatever, like I told you, if I get one view, it's worth this one video. If I need to make another video to show you specifically what I did, I will. Okay? I mean, some people, they need to be shown certain measures of how. Some people can establish how to do something after seeing someone else do it after a minute. Some people it takes 5 minutes. Simple is not easy. Easy doesn't have to be simple. You might look at something and say, that's going to be very hard. And then you end up, when you find out the right technique, it's pretty easier than something that looks simple. So I did little by little. I got on elliptical. I remember I was on like settings 1-1 incline resistance. I can only do like 15 minutes and I got off. I decided before I got on there, okay, when I looked in the mirror like this and I said, Ramon, you're not going to be able to do it all at once. You know your body. You know you can do it. I had to lose weight after each knee surgery. I didn't have to. It just kind of happened. Your appetite goes away when you're not feeling good, as far as physically. So I'm done at that point. What I did, I used to get up every morning. It's all up to you. What can your body handle? I've been used to handling a lot of pain for my body. Poor thing on my body, my feet especially, they've taken a lot of abuse. I love playing basketball. I can't do that anymore ever since my operations. That's what I get. My second operation was because I kept going. After my first one, the leg felt so better after the operation, I kept going to snap the other tendon. I learned my lesson, okay? The same thing with my neck. I learned my lesson that my neck is not what it's going to be. I really can't look up too much. It causes the nerve to get pinched even more. So watch yourselves when you guys are working. Definitely, it's long-term effects that are the most dangerous for you. Okay, short-term effects are unavoidable. Okay, short-term effects is that you slip, you fall, you break a leg, or you sprain your ankle or something like that. Yeah, you'll get over that fine. Chronic pain is forever. Chronic pain is established over long term. Okay, I worked 18 years as a room service waiter. It didn't manifest itself until 2008, and now it started at my last year. Okay, so don't be like me and try to be the big tough, carry everything or lift everything or don't know how to lift. And even though you know how to lift, you're lifting too much. Okay, please take care of yourself. You're the only one. You have to make yourself your priority. The big motto as far as health to me is the airplane, being on an airplane, say, you know, when the mask falls, if we have an emergency, make sure you put the mask on yourself before you help someone else. You're not going to be any good to anybody if you're as big as me and then I pass out because I didn't put my mask because I try to help the person next to me. They're 150 pounds, 250. Who's going to be able to carry who up? Okay, so now let's think. Everything has a meaning. Cliches are only cliches because people do not take them seriously. Okay, they don't want to learn how cliches became cliches. Okay, so take time to learn about the words that are coming out of your mouth. Please be responsible. Don't announce to people that you're going on a diet. Don't announce to people that you want to lose weight. Don't announce to people that you're fat. Don't announce to people that, oh, I got to do something. All you're doing is leaving yourself open to self-doubt. Okay? If you don't announce it and you happen to it takes you 3 or 4 times, then you're not going to feel as bad on that 4th time. Then after 3 times, the people, see, I told you couldn't do it. Yeah. And they see you eating a hamburger and they're going, oh, but you know what? I kept eating my hamburgers. I kept eating everything. I took the gluttony diet. You know what gluttony diet, being a glutton is when you eat more than we should, could, or need to. Okay. We can apply that to a lot of things, but in my life, I apply directly to eating. I still eat everything I want. I don't have a planned diet. I eat chips when I want. I have a donut when I want. I have blah, 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 blah. That's why I'm still at 250. I know that. But I'm telling you what, I'm a fit 250 right now. For somebody who has as many physical problems as I do, I feel very good about myself and what I've done. I want you guys to feel good. I'm going to end this video. I don't want to go on too long. Let me think about what the next video is going to be. Like I said, if I get 1 view out of this, I'm happy. Whoever I'm talking to right now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm showing you how results can be attained on your own. Okay? We, especially nowadays, have the tools to do anything we want on our own for ourselves. We need to start pulling up the bootstraps, as they say, and taking ownership of your issues, taking ownership of your health. Be your own doctor when you can. Basically, I don't know if it's me or not, but when I go to the doctor, they don't tell me, they ask me. Okay, so if I have the answers, what's the key? Let me tell you what the key is, everybody. Let me tell you what people get paid for. Psychiatrists, counselors, whoever, dentists, whatever. They get paid to ask you the right questions. Okay? Do me a favor. In your capacity as your brain allows you, okay? Ask yourself the right questions before you need to ask somebody else, okay? Please. If you have the answer, why would you need someone else to ask you the question? Okay? Please. Pretend. Look yourself in the mirror. Pretend the doctor has just asked you, hey, how much exercise do you do a week? Tell yourself, hey, none. Hey, excuse me, RG, do you feel like you don't get enough sleep at night? Yeah, you're right, I don't. Ask yourself these questions, please, okay? Please. You know, doctors and everybody else to take care of you are for extreme cases that you can't handle on your own. Aren't we finding that out right now? Huh? Why did it take us so long for this telemedicine thing? All right? Really, seriously, how many of us, and I'm not dissing the medical field, you know, I have some opinions about the medical field that, like I told you, if people want to listen, I have them out of just knowledge. As far as my family's experiences, I have good things, very good things, and then I have some very bad opinions about other places, especially the research and lab funding and all that stuff. We'll get into that if anybody wants to. I believe in results. I believe that instant gratification is something that can be applied in special circumstances only. You have to realize when you leave yourself open to being instantly gratified and when you have to accept little short-term gains in order to achieve big long-term goals. And I knew this was a long-term goal. Okay, be honest with yourself. You don't lie to yourself, really, seriously. How can somebody lie to themselves? It's not lying to yourself. It's not wanting to ask yourself the tough questions. Ask yourself the tough questions, okay? You have no problem asking somebody else, hey, why are you like this? And why don't you ask yourself these questions first? You know, don't feel good about something that you try to make other people feel bad about. That's a little hypocritical, don't you think? I believe in setting the example. Yeah, I'm starting to ramble. That's one of my traits. That's what happens when you live in the moment. A lot of things I have to say that I would love for just one more person to hear me without me having to actually physically see them getting, drifting away or losing eye contact or whatever. So take what you can, take what you want, take what you need. I'm only telling you what I've done. You don't need to do it. You'll see later if, I keep deciding to express myself in this form that a lot of the techniques that professionals use, that they use in business, can be applied to your personal life. I don't believe that business and personal are separate. I believe that business is a part of life. I believe money is a part of life. I don't believe having money is necessarily a part of life that you need a lot of to be as happy as anybody. I think Bill Gates and I hopefully wake up with the same outlook on life every day when we get up out of bed. Think about going to the bathroom, which is the first thing any man over probably 40 now thinks of. I look up and down on the screen where my videos are showing. I'm going, wow, how am I going to compete with 2.5 million views, 3.4 million views, Bill Gates? And you know why? You know why? I'm not there to compete. Like I told you, I get one view. I'm happy. I got 6 views on my glove video. I'm ecstatic. Okay? 6 people are going to tell maybe one person each, and then they're going to tell, and then they're going to tell. And if they tell just 2 people, wow, that's all it takes, you guys. Let's get to where we need to be on our own, okay? And we have the strength, we have the knowledge, we have the information, no more excuses. oh, I didn't know we could do that, or wow, that must have been really, really hard. And how would you know? The only thing you know is what you know about you. You think you know everything about everybody else, but all you know is what you've been told. Okay? So don't depend on what you've been told. Depend on what you know. When you say you know, it's not seeing it somewhere, or having somebody tell you. It's actually learning it and remembering it, retaining it, making it part of your hard drive. All right, so make a routine, get your health together. I promise you, if you're not feeling good about your health and weight is a contributing factor, you will feel better. Big people can be happy. I have no dispute with that, okay? But at the same time, we don't want to enable ourselves to be satisfied with that level of happiness. If we can achieve a higher level of happiness with losing 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever, 2 pounds. Because I had to take pride in losing 2 pounds in order to take pride in losing 20. I had to take pride in losing 20 in order to take pride in losing 40, and so on and so forth, okay? Maybe I'm not alive, or maybe I don't know what it'll be in a year and a half, whatever. Nobody knows, okay? But really, are we going to plan to die tomorrow? No. Be honest with yourself. If you are, don't listen to me. If you plan on dying, and I'm not being facetious, I'm sorry for whoever has a terminal disease. I'm very aware. I've had a couple uncles pass away. I'm not being facetious at all. I'm not meaning this in a literal term. I mean this in a psychological term where you've already given up, you've already checked out. You've already said, you know what, I'm going to satisfy with this. I'm going to conform to my body the way it is. Knowing full well that you are not the happiest you can be. And I don't want that for myself. I want to be as happy as I can be, as much as I can be, enjoy myself as much as I can, smile as much as I can, be serious about things where I need to be serious as much as I can, take my health seriously when I need to, shame myself instead of letting other people wait for other people to shame me. We need to shame ourselves. You know what I mean? That's the only effective shame. When are you going to shame somebody and they change right in front of you overnight? Never going to happen. I shamed myself at that moment when I looked at 333. Okay? I ultimately shamed myself to get me to where I am now. Okay? You know, let me see if I can show you. When they told me that, hold on a sec. My left side in my neck affected my left side. I'm left-handed. They told me I had, like in 2008, they told me I had 25% nerve damage on my arm, permanent. So I took that as a death blow for that 25%. It's gone. I'll never get it back. I got atrophy. I had crepe skin like over, I would say 5 inches, maybe 4 inches of crepe skin dangling off my arm. On both arms, because I didn't exercise anymore. I gave up. I thought that exercise would hurt me and not help me, and which was wrong. Okay? I failed to ask the doctor or myself the right question. Now, after what I've told you, okay, I still have the chicken flap, but, okay, you don't need lipo to fix yourself. You don't need Botox. Nobody really needs anything. We want to do it. Okay, we want to do it. I wanted to get rid of that crepe skin. I wanted to feel good. I want other people to feel good. I want other people to say, hey, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. So I can do it for me. You can do it for you. Have a great day, you guys. Make it better than yesterday.